What up, y'all? It is your boy Darius, and I'm back, y'all. So we have a video we're gonna react to, y'all. Shout out to MusicVibe, though, man. He's one of the best, man. I know y'all keep hearing me say that, but he is. So if you haven't seen his video, go and check it out. Now, this one says how Kendrick Lamar destroyed former friends and enemies. Because Kendrick Lamar, man, after this whole battle with Dre, man, Kendrick been on top, man. He's on top of this game, man. He's dropping a new album, which I love the new album, by the way. And of course, he's headlining the Super Bowl next year, which I'm super excited for that, though. So let's check this out, see what he's saying this. Let's get y'all.
Off with the video. I want to show you a video from the year 2010, where Kendrick first disses the entire music industry.
I'm going after Kanye, Lupe, Fiasco, and Nas, Snoop Dogg and Mr. Andre, Eminem, bust rock, yapping up, bust rock.
And as Kendrick himself says,
I gotta check that out.
This is all just competition, explaining that he grew up to gangsta rap, and that this aggression has always been a part of it.
You know, I grew up off gangsta rap, and that aggression will always be in me.
But it occasionally evolves to actual diss tracks. You all know about his beef with Drake and J. Cole.
Yeah.
However, this list doesn't end with these two. From trading bars with Jay Electronica and French Montana, to clashing with none other than Fox News anchor Geraldo Rivera, Kendrick's feud roster is nothing short of legendary. In this video, we'll be diving into Kendrick Lamar's beefs. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Feeling like I'm fresh out booth.
Where's Montana?
If they want the drama, got the ooze.
French Montana is a rapper known for his hit song Unforgettable with Sway Lee. The tension between them all started back in 2016 during a Breakfast Club interview when French was asked why Kendrick sold more records than most street rappers. In his answer, he suggested that Kendrick's success was more about favoritism than talent, essentially saying Kendrick was some kind of industry plant.
I feel like they just position you as the new face of hip-hop, so now people can start, you know what I'm saying?
You're saying the marketing of Kendrick is he's the new face of hip hop.
Yeah. So they put him on that platform so they can shift music towards that direction.
His reply did not sit well with a lot of Kendrick fans.
Yeah.
To some, it sounded more like jealousy than a genuine critique.
Yeah.
Kendrick fired back with a diss on the leaked, unreleased original version of Element from his Damn album. He called out French for what he called dry hating on him.
My talent speaking on me in interviews, very cynical, dry hating something I don't approve.
But in the ultimate power move, Kendrick chose not to release the track, likely deciding it wasn't worth the energy. Fast forward to 2020 and French was back for round two. In a complex interview, he confidently claimed he could outshine Kendrick if they were both headlining a festival.
So you could put somebody like Kendrick Lamar next to me on the same stage in a festival. I might outshine them, not because I'm a better rapper or whatever it is. It's just I got more hits. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar got albums, he got masterpieces. You know what I'm saying? But if you was to put us on the festival stage, I would outshine because I have more hits than Kendrick Lamar.
Okay. Somebody let me know in the comment what hits that French Montana got. Cause I really don't follow Frenchie's music. So what hits that French got? Let me know what hits he got though. So I really don't pay attention to his music.
He didn't stop there. He even doubled down on Twitter, claiming that he had more hits and could go hit for hit with Kendrick. He wrote, "If we just talk about anthems, me versus Kendrick hit for hit, I believe I can go neck to neck. Been making hits for a long time. It ain't my fault I believe in myself. How was I supposed to answer that question? How many times I gotta prove myself before I get mine?" As expected, he was faced with a lot of backlash. Fans and even other rappers weren't having it. Young Thug even jumped in to defend Kendrick, roasting French in an Instagram video.
Stupid ass. He got more hits than Kendrick Lamar. Fool. French Montana. First of all, don't get in your feelings, bro. I'm just speaking from an artist standpoint. You don't got nowhere near more hits than Kendrick Lamar.
In the end, this so-called beef feels like a one-man show. Kendrick hasn't bothered to acknowledge French's comments.
My boys say me a sip of, threw those back happily back in the day, but then what? I stopped rhyming, then what?
Joel Ortiz is more than just a rapper. He's a storyteller from Brooklyn who brings the raw realities of city life to his music. Known for his sharp wordplay and ability to turn personal struggles into compelling lyrics, he's also not one to back down from a challenge. especially when it involves another rapper like Kendrick Lamar. The root of the beef between Kendrick and Joel can be traced to Kendrick's verse on Big Sean's Control.
Machiavelli's offspring, I'm the king of New York, king of the coast. One hand, I juggle them both.
Although this line was directed at the broader rap scene, it surely must have hit a nerve with Joel Ortiz, who was then still part of the Slaughterhouse Group, known for their lyricism and strong ties to New York's hip-hop culture. Regardless of whether it was directed to him or not, Joel didn't waste any time firing back. Barely 24 hours after Control dropped, he clapped back with a track called Out of Control.
Homie, you ain't the king of New York. You the next thing on my fork. The messenger with all them rings on that horse.
As a Brooklyn rapper, he wasn't about to let someone from the West Coast claim that title without a fight. Joel's response got lots of love for its big bars and bold attitude. Both fans and critics called it the best response to Kendrick's verse. But Kendrick, he didn't take the bait.
So ignored it. Meek Mill.
Unlike Joel Ortiz, who responded within a day, Meek Mill took his time. 25 days later, he fired back with his single Oh Kill 'Em, where he called Kendrick out with lines like,
You claiming you the king of New York? What the fuck's wrong with you? She can let back. 100 shots, aiming straight at your sack cat.
we see here Meek Mill is essentially telling Kendrick to stick to being a backpack rapper, stay away from the streets, claiming that Kendrick wasn't built for the dangerous side of hip-hop. But Kendrick didn't stay quiet for long.
He responded
Later that
back.
year, he fired a subtle shot during a live performance, seemingly referencing Meek's song levels.
There's one that need to know it's really levels to this shit. Little nigga, cause it levels to the shit. Oh, little nigga, cause it levels to the shit.
To which Meek Mill fired back with a simple but sharp tweet, "King of what? Somebody please tell me." After that, the beef fizzled out and was largely sidelined in the years that followed, with neither artist escalating things further.
Yeah.
Love is like a roller coaster. Love is at a standstill. Body after body after body.
Jay Electronica is a rapper and producer from New Orleans, known for his deep, poetic lyrics and his work with big names in hip-hop, earning respect for his talent, despite having a small catalog of music. He stirred the pot during a casual Periscope live stream in Miami when a fan asked about Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick will body you. Look, you couldn't pay Kendrick $1 million. Kendrick wouldn't tell you. Kendrick could tell you himself he couldn't body me. Kendrick, look, Kendrick is my son. Kendrick is my baby. Kendrick wishes that he could be me.
Kendrick's business partner and friend Dave Free responded on Twitter, "Damn, you still mad about Control?" To which Jay responded, "Watch your mouth, stay off the swine, and get knowledge of self. Your man's whack. Don't make me crumble your whole gig." Okay, Mr. Jay Electronica, LOL, hashtag Desperate Housewives, Free says with more laughing emojis. But Jay wasn't done. Later that month, he released the track hashtag TBE, The Fall of Mayweather, where he took another jab at Kendrick, dismissing his Grammy accolade.
Got 11 Grammy nominations, y'all not equal.
Man, these white people.
Just weeks later, Jay backpedaled with an apology, posting peace to K-Dot and TDE because, regardless to whom or what, we are brothers fighting the same enemy. Forgive my past transgressions. But Kendrick didn't accept the apology. In the leaked version of Element, he says, Jay Electronica puts silences on my Grammy night. Another dead prophet hoping that God will give him life. Also, fans speculated he delivered a subtle clapback on Untitled 07, 2014 to 2016, saying,
Before you step out of line and dance with the star, I could never end a career if it never started.
That verse felt like a mic drop. Jay Electronica went quiet for years until 2024, when he appeared to side with Drake during the Kendrick-Drake feud by posting a link to Drake's Champagne poetry. He later deleted the post and didn't comment on it. For Kendrick, he didn't seem to notice it or care about it, as he had bigger things on his plate.
Can we stop with the self-care weeks? Like, what if we did adult weeks instead? Think about it. Instead of laying in bed and rotting away, we literally just...
Makes you a person, you feel different. I can't listen to you for a whole minute. Took a blood test, ain't no whole winner. Watch your motherfucking mouth.
The fallout between Big Sean and Kendrick Lamar began also after Control.
Drake, Big Sean, Jay Electronica, Tyler McMillan. I got love for you all, but I'm trying to murder you niggas.
Sean claimed he didn't think Kendrick's verse was a diss, but it put him in an awkward spotlight. During his Hall of Fame promo, all anyone wanted to talk about was Kendrick's verse. Add to that the album's underwhelming performance, and it's easy to see why Sean might have felt overshadowed. Over the years, there were more unease. On Big Sean's Me, Myself, and I, he rapped,
Just hide behind the skits like half of these rappers doing, and y'all fucking go and praise him in his like they the savior of this.
Fans took this as a shade at Kendrick because Kendrick made use of skits in his 2012 album, Good Kid, Mad City. Sean denied it. Kendrick, however, didn't directly respond. And when they both appeared on DJ Khaled's Holy Key in 2016, fans assumed that the duo had cleared up their issues and everything was all right. Not quite. Sean reignited things with his 2016 track, No More Interviews, rapping,
Just not impressed by you niggas rapping fast who sound like one big asthma attack, but trash when I'm rapping it back, who you put in your top 5.
It was hard to miss. Sean was taking aim at Kendrick, who critics often dubbed as the savior of rap, regularly placed in top 5 lists. On the Heart Part 4, Kendrick shoots back. He mocks Big Sean's signature ad-lib by calling him a scared little bitch, and warns him to take accountability when he's confronted.
Fans can't wait for me to son your punk ass and crush your whole little. I'll big pun your punk ass, you a scared little.
By 2020, the feud seemed to cool. On Sean's track, Deep Reverence, he revealed that after Nipsey Hussle's passing, he reached out to Kendrick and they buried the hatchet.
After what happened in Nipsey, I reached out to Kendrick. It wasn't even no real issues there to begin with.
In a recent interview with Charlemagne, Big Sean said that he didn't diss Kendrick in No More Interviews, and after the Element version leaked, K-Dot apologized to him.
Yeah, so I did my Big Sean versus Kendrick Who Won This Battle episode. If you want to see that, go and check out because I did a video about that, about their history. So yeah.
Not a lot of artists out there pick a beef with journalists. But in 2015, Kendrick Lamar did just that. It all began at the BET Awards when Kendrick delivered a powerful performance of his song, All Right, while standing on top of a vandalized police car. Geraldo Rivera, covering for Fox News, wasted no time in criticizing that performance, saying,
Why I say that hip-hop has done more damage to young African Americans than racism in recent years. This is exactly the wrong message.
Kendrick didn't take the criticism lightly.
How can you take a song that's about hope and turn it into hatred? It's not the message of I want to kill people.
He fired back on his album Damn, where he called out Geraldo several times. He sampled the Fox News segment in the album's opening tracks, Blood and DNA. On Ya, he rapped,
Fox News when I use my name for percentage. Somebody tells Geraldo this got some ambition.
Rivera wasn't done either. In a follow-up, he admitted that he believes Kendrick Lamar is one of the best in the game, but then doubled down on his claim that music like Kendrick's would only push more people to violence, and it wasn't solving any problems. Kendrick, unfazed, defended himself, stating that hip-hop wasn't the issue. Reality was. He explained that his music simply reflects the harsh truths of society, not fantasy. Lupe Fiasco is no stranger to being outspoken and unafraid to speak his mind. He's taken on other artists like Kid Cudi and even his old record label Atlantic Records. So, his 2018 clash with Kendrick Lamar was just another chapter in his history of bold confrontations. The tensions between them began when a fan asked the Chicago-based rapper if he thought Logic was a better lyricist than Kendrick. Lupe didn't hesitate to respond, saying, I'll put it to you like this. K-Dot is not a top-tier lyricist to me and my standards when it comes to punchlines and bars. His overall lyrics are good, his story's phenomenal, but punchline entendre, lyrically, I don't see it. From there, another fan responded, questioning Lupe's abilities as a lyricist himself. A comment that the rapper couldn't let slide by unaddressed. I've never been destroyed. Also, the only issue that the world thinks I have with K-Dot, and I actually do, is that I think his Control verse was whack and super overhyped to be a verse claiming you are the best rapper. It was very weird. I was told it was just bait. But still, Kendrick never said a word back. Lupe has tried to discredit Kendrick's skills as a rapper, going as far as recently claiming that Drake is a better MC than Kendrick.
Drake got bars, which you know. Okay. You know that, so you know I ain't capping when I say.
For sure.
So I would give it to Drake. I think Kendrick's a better technically skilled performer, but I don't think he's a better
performer.
Yeah, that's a
It seems like Lupe Fiasco is still bitter about the whole control verse issue.
I just poured something in my.
Yeah, I didn't know that Lupe Fiasco Kendrick had issues. I'm surprised Kendrick never responded back to Lupe Fiasco though, cause Lupe, man, he got bars, man. He's lyrical though, man. Don't discredit that though. That was about how I want to see though. Kendrick versus Lupe Fiasco, man. So yeah. J. Cole now.
I been wanting something.
J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar have always been seen as two of the most respected names in rap. Over the years, their bond has been strong, with the two forming a friendship early in their careers. They first crossed paths at an album listening party in 2010, where J. Cole was blown away by Kendrick's talent. As soon as he started rapping, I'm like, what the fuck? The guy is hungry. Hungry. You know what I mean? So as soon as it's over, I'm the type of person, if I'm feeling something, if I feel a certain way, I'm gonna let you know immediately. Over time, their friendship grew stronger. They talked about making a joint mixtape, and Kendrick even teased it in an interview. As the years went on, they worked together on songs, and even went on tours together. Fans hoped the mixtape would happen, but it never did. However, things took a turn when J. Cole teamed up with Drake on First Person Shooter. In the song, Cole called himself, Kendrick, and Drake the Big Three of hip-hop.
Love when they argue the hardest MC. Is it K Dot, is it Aubrey or me? We the big three like we started a league.
The line didn't sit well with Kendrick, who fired back on Future and Metro Boomin's track Like That, rejecting the Big Three label, and claiming he was the only king of rap.
What the fuck the big three? Nigga, it's just big me, nigga. Boom!
This set off a feud involving Kendrick, Cole, and Drake. Cole responded with a diss track called 7 Minute Drill, where he criticized Kendrick and warned that things could escalate if needed.
Averaging one hard verse like every 30 months or something. If he wasn't dissing, then we wouldn't be discussing.
Just 2 days later, Cole deleted the track from all platforms. He issued an apology, calling his diss lame and goofy. It was later revealed that Schoolboy Q, one of Kendrick's close friends, had advised Cole to step away from the conflict.
Y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct?
Oh my God. J. Cole, J. Cole, I was disappointed by you, man. I was. Like, why would you apologize, man? Yeah, I guess battle's not his thing, though. And to say, like, when he talk about his rap, say he's the best rapper, like, he'll go on anyone lyrically. Like, you can't say stuff like that, man. Like, come on, man. It's just competition. It's not like you gotta go disrespectful or bring family involved. Just go for bar, man. This is what battle I want to see, though. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do the J. Cole versus Kendrick What Happened video. I'm gonna go for their history. So yeah. So I'm disappointed by that though, man. Like, I guess Bell is just named for him though. So yeah, but I still respect J. Cole's music though.
As do I.
Looking back, Cole's decision to step back seems like a smart move, as it helped prevent him from getting caught in the middle of what turned out to be a much larger, more personal feud between Kendrick and Drake. In the song Port Antonio, Cole said he would have lost a friend if he'd continued the beef.
They wanted blood, they wanted clicks to make their pockets grow. I wouldn't have lost the battle dog, I would have lost the bro.
That's great.
All right, everybody knows that if you conceal carry, the most important thing to be able to do with your gun is actually put a...
I hold back sometimes I won't.
Drake and Kendrick's beef, as you can imagine, began after Control. Drake took his verse from Kendrick very seriously, which is why he said he would no longer work with Kendrick, and this verse was just a moment for discussion.
Drake, Big Sean, Jay Electronica, Tyler McMillan. I got love for you all, but I'm trying to murder you.
And responded to him in the track The Language.
Fuck any nigga that's talking that shit just to get a reaction.
And it all, of course, became worse in 2024 after Like That. And, well, Drake then released Push-Ups. In this diss track, Drake talks about how small Lamar's feet are, and that Kendrick has long not been at the top, having been already overtaken by artists such as Travis and 21 Savage. He mentioned Kendrick's fiance, Wendy Alfred, which seriously angered K-Dot.
Yeah.
I be with some bodyguards like Whitney, top say drop your little midget ass better.
In turn,
Yeah, that was a wrong move by Drake, though, to mention Drake's Kendrick's wife. Because it's like, Drake, did you not learn anything for the Pusha T situation? Like, when, because I think it was, what was that song? W Freestyle, where he said, I'm going to lay a ring on you like Virginia Williams. And Pusha T was like, okay, you going to mention my fiance? Okay, I'm going to mention all the people in your family with the story I got, which that diss track was hard. I don't know what Drake could say to that, though. So, yeah. I was like, Drake, you about to get another L.
Kendrick released Euphoria, in which he took apart Drake's entire character and called himself his biggest hater.
I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak.
Days later, Kendrick dropped 616 in LA, which fans couldn't help but see as a cheeky nod to Drake's time-stamped song titles like 8 AM in Charlotte.
Are you finally ready to play? Have you ever, let's see, have you ever thought that OVO is working for me?
On May 3rd, Drake hit back with Family Matters, addressing Kendrick's accusations. In the track, Drake threw out wild accusations about Kendrick's family, stating that he's beating up his Whitney, and also that one of his kids might belong to Dave Free.
I heard that one of the little kids might be Dave Free.
However, 20 minutes later, Kendrick put out Meet the Grams. In this track, Kendrick addresses Drake's family, starting off with his son Adonis, saying that his grandpa should have worn protection so that his dad wouldn't be born. And he offered Adonis to be his mentor so that he wouldn't end up like his father. In the second verse, he was already addressing Drizzy's parents, saying that their son should die, who turned out to be a master manipulator. In the third verse, he revealed a secret, saying that Drake has yet another child. In the fourth verse, he was already addressing Drake, saying that he f***ed up when he mentioned Whitney's name.
Take that mask off. I want to see what's under them achievements. Why believe you? You never gave us nothing to believe in.
And in the next day, he released Not Like Us, in which he said that Drake is a wow, and said that he's not a colleague, but a colonizer.
Run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you're not a colleague, you're a colonizer.
Drake retaliated with the Heart Part 6, where he tried to deny all of Kendrick's claims.
If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for this you just suggested.
Things only got worse for Drake when Kendrick performed Not Like Us 6 times at his pop-out concert in Los Angeles. In a powerful performance, Drake had to sit back and watch thousands of people calling him a colonizer. And he also added to all that a music video. The most memorable segment of this video is the unexpected appearance of Whitney. The drama wasn't finished. On November 22nd, 2014, Kendrick Lamar dropped his 6th studio album, GNX. In Whacked Out Murals, Kendrick said he won't piece it up with Drake.
I never piece it up. That don't sit well with me. Before I take a truce, I'll take them to hell with me.
Just 3 days later, Drake appeared on a live stream with Canadian streamer XQC, where he said that Kendrick needs facts to take him out.
I'm here, as you can see, fully intact. Mind, body, and soul, in case you were wondering. Right?
Mind, body, and soul.
Mind, body, and soul. You need facts to take me out. Fairy tales won't do it. Cheers to everybody.
Always live by.
Not long ago, something that many didn't expect from Drake happened. His company Frozen Moments filed a pre-action petition in a New York court against Universal Music Group, the record company that owns Lamar's label Interscope and Drake's label Republic Records, as well as the streaming giant Spotify. The petition accuses both UMG and Spotify of using illicit methods such as bots and payola, otherwise known as pay-for-play, to inflate streams of Lamar's #1 hit Not Like Us. The filing also claims that Not Like Us caused Drake to suffer economic harm. Just a few hours after the filing made headlines, Billboard unearthed another action filed by Drake's company in Texas court. The second petition claims that UMG funneled payments to the radio conglomerate iHeartRadio in order to boost spins of Not Like Us. Drake's lawyers also allege that UMG could have blocked Not Like Us from being released because it attacked the character of another one of UMG's most prominent artists, Drake, by falsely accusing him of being engaging in pedophilia acts, harboring sex offenders, and committing other criminal acts. So, as we can see, the beef between them is far from over.
Yeah.
Your career
Lil Wayne.
I'm a venereal disease, like a menstrual bleed.
Lil Wayne and Kendrick Lamar have had a positive relationship over the years. Kendrick often naming Wayne as a big influence on his creativity and flow.
Me no more. Ice like stone night, look like I'm moving slow-mo. Probably look nice on low pro Yokohama.
But things got a little tense when Kendrick was announced as the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show performer. Wayne, who had been hoping for that spotlight in his hometown of New Orleans, didn't hide his disappointment.
That hurt. Hurt a lot. You know what I'm talking about? It hurt a whole lot. I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown.
During his little Louisiana fest, Wayne took it a step further, telling fans the opportunity was ripped away from him.
I want to be on stage for the Super Bowl one day in front of my mom. And I worked my ass off to get that position, and it was ripped away from me.
While expressing hurt is one thing, the phrase,
Yeah, but Wayne, it was never offered you the first place. So how was it rip you from the first place? I'm confused about that one.
made it sound like Kendrick wasn't deserving of the honor, which rubbed some fans the wrong way. So, Kendrick decided to address the situation in his track, Whacked Out Murals.
Used to bump the Carter 3, I held my rollie chain proud. Irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down.
Lil Wayne responded to these lines on Twitter. Man, WTF I do. I just be chillin' and they still come for my head. Let's not take kindness for weakness. Let this giant sleep. I beg you all. No one really wants destruction, not even me, but I shall destroy if disturbed. On me, love.
And also, I've spoken to him and I wished him all the best and told him he better kill it. Yeah.
All right.
So you better kill it. You gotta kill it.
Pimps in the crib, mom. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
For Kendrick, Snoop Dogg was one of his favorite rappers growing up. Also in 2011, Snoop was one of those who passed the torch of West Coast. However, Kendrick was rather a little disappointed in him.
K-Dot, you are the king of the West. That's the kind of shit kings do. We unite.
And despite all of Snoop's excited words about the concert, Kendrick couldn't keep quiet about the situation when Snoop posted Drake's AI-generated diss track, Taylor Made.
They did what? When? How? Are you sure?
In the same Whacked Out Murals, we hear the following lines. Snoop posted Taylor Made. I prayed it was the edibles. Snoop, being Snoop, didn't take long to respond. Shortly after the album dropped, he took to Twitter to set the record straight. Snoop joked that Kendrick was right. It was the edibles that made him repost Drake's track. He then took the opportunity to praise Kendrick's album, showing love for the project, and proving there's no bad blood. The next video I want to recommend you watch is about what exactly happened with Drake after Not Like Us.
Ooh, yeah, man. So, yeah, Kendrick Lamar, man, he's one of the best, man. Most lyricist rappers of all time, though, man. I like Kendrick a lot. I like his music a lot, though. So, like I said, I'm definitely going to do the J. Cole versus Kendrick, What Happened video. I'm planning to have that out probably next month in January. So, be on the lookout for that. Definitely going to do the Kendrick versus Drake, who won this battle episode. The reason I haven't done it yet, though, because with all the subliminal shots between Kendrick and Drake, I don't see those two ever squash it. I can't see it. So I will be doing that video. That'll be coming out in next year, 2025. I'm not sure when I'm going to have that come out, but I'm going to wait till it's completely over. Nothing said. Because most people compare it to the Jay-Z versus Nas. Because Jay-Z and Nas, they were one of my favorite battles. Yeah, line did got crossed when Jay-Z was talking about later condos on the Baby C. I don't think Nas ever said anything disrespectful. Like, Nas bring up Jay's family, nothing like that. Not that I could think of. So yeah, I want to see. Yeah, I was surprised that Kendrick never responded back to Lupe Fiasco though. I always want to know about that though. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, y'all.